internet and motorcycle enthusiasts. Today we are going to install this thing right here on top of this thing. This is a SW Motech water pump cover for the Ducati Multistrada Enduro 1200. Instructions do come with it, and it looks like we're going to remove 3 of the bolts out of it, and this will fit over top. So in the kit, SW Motech sends us the bracket, which looks like this. That's the bracket right there. The protector, which will ultimately cover this part, and that's the actual slider part, which incidentally is removable. So that's going to fit right over here. And a set of bolts, longer bolts. There's one of them, and these are going to go in here. It would have been nice if they were black. But since the protector is silver, I guess they're going to match that. And these will replace the Ducati bolts that are in here. So, as for sizing, these bolts take a 5mm hex key, as do the Ducati bolts, also 5mm. So that's what we're going to be using to take it off. So on the instructions, number 1, is we install the actual slider part. So this piece fits on the outside of this. So I'm going to go ahead and install these bolts right now. So SW Motech includes these bolts. These bolts require a 3mm Allen key. And put a little Loctite on this. Again, because we're going long distance with this, I want this to not come undone on me. So here we are. Bolt goes through. There's the slider piece. And it's a pretty nice fit, actually. So we'll slide it in there. Snug it up. Not too tight yet, because we have the other ones to put in. And that's torqued in there. So as I mentioned, this is ultimately going to sit on here. Let's have a look, see. So it's definitely this bolt down here. So it's got to be those 3 like that. That's what it looks like to me. Yep. So the directions show this bolt here, here, and here. So we'll take one off and get this started. So again, I'm using the 5mm. And because we're not undoing all the bolts, the water pump shouldn't really affect the gasket at all. These bolts I'll save, put them in my storage for the Ducati. Looks like the existing bolts and these bolts are about the same length, slightly different length. Not much difference really. You could, in theory, use the black bolts if you wanted, so that's a possibility. So we'll undo this one now, and now this one. There we are. And it looks like the one bolt has a washer attached to it. Is there a torque spec? So it says to use the washers, and it doesn't give any torque spec. No, it actually does. 9.6 Newton meters and medium Loctite. Alright, so we've installed one of the bolts. They're all 3 the same. I'm going to show you this one. This one requires a washer attached to it. I've just done a test fit on it to make sure that the washer will actually fit. Of course, it launches itself. So, you Loctite it, some Loctite. And insert it into place, put the washer in. Oh, use this washer, that one doesn't seem to want to go there. There we are. And we'll just snug this in a bit. There we are. Grab the other washer. We'll see. So in it goes. Feet in the washer. There we are. Snug it up. So correct torque for this, according to Motech, is 9.6 Newton meters. And that's 9.6 right there. 9.6 right there. It's not a lot. Doesn't seem to be as strong as there it is, 9.6 Newton meters. Not very strong, but so there it is. We've installed the Motech water pump guard 2016 Ducati Multistrada Enduro. And this is just going to protect this pipe. If it ever falls over and there's a rock here, instead of fracturing this is going to protect it. It looks like it's more designed as a slider, but I just think it's going to give me some added protection. And there we are, ready to go. Motech. Thank you very much.